So compassion to me is very much, it's not big things, it's taken time, it's been able to listen, it's been able to find out who that person is. And from my experience in healthcare, what patients find probably most compassionate is when you take the time to do the small things. So it could be if a lady's been in hospital for a while and she would normally wear makeup at home, taking the time to help her maybe put her makeup on, or doing her hair, being able to help her wash her hair or wash his hair and styling it the way that they would normally do.
For me, compassion is something that is realised through absolute action between people. Compassion is enabled when two people start talking, and within that talking and that conversation, something starts to occur, and then compassion can start manifesting.
To me, compassion is genuinely being able to see the person and not the process, being able to empathise with individuals in whatever situation they're in.
It could be eye contact, just one sentence, or just providing some privacy. We're not talking about vast differences in action, we're just talking about tuning into the people.
Other examples could be if you have patients who have come from a distance, they're actually away from their family and their family phone, and what you do is bring the phone to their bedside so they can speak.
Compassionate care to me is about understanding and believing that every person that I look after has a story. It's a unique story, sometimes a fascinating story, sometimes a really sad story, and sometimes a really happy story. And I need to share that with my colleagues, and I need to value the story and get other people to understand that story about people, so that they're then able to make a connection with that person and improve their relationship with them.
For me, compassion is knowing somebody else, getting to know someone else, and sharing with them their humanity, and sharing your humanity as well. So it's a shared process.
It's the listening and trying to understand from their perspective, and carrying out maybe small things that you don't feel are a lot, but actually you get a lot of thanks from patients. And compassion is probably that two-way. As in healthcare staff, I feel I got a lot of satisfaction, you know, from doing something small which mattered a lot to patients, but actually it made you feel that your job was worthwhile as part of that.
I've witnessed lots of examples of compassion in work, but mainly sometimes understanding that people's priorities aren't yours as a practitioner, and sometimes it's more important to do something that isn't necessarily job related in order to secure a relationship and to move things forward to the good of everyone. It might be setting aside tasks that you might have decided to do as a therapist and just listening to what that person's got to say at that point in time. And it doesn't do much for your performance indicator charts, but sometimes it makes life so much easier for everyone that you can go back and achieve what you want to do at another point. But sometimes that's what being in a relationship with another person means.
Compassion's about seeing the person, about understanding their perspective, about putting on hold your biases and being tolerant and understanding. Compassion's about caring. What happens to that person and how they feel about the care that they're going to receive.
It's meeting their needs, it's the needs of the individual, and how do we make that, because what's compassionate to one person is not compassionate to another, and it's respecting that individual's needs.
Compassion to me, I think there's a spiritual dimension. I think there is a picture in everybody's mind when they think about compassionate care. I think compassion is something that you know when you're giving compassionate care, and I think you know when you're receiving compassionate care. But at the end of the day, I think it's just part of care. I think care that is not compassionate is not good care. And reversing that, I think good care must be compassionate, or it's not good care.